What is up, guys?
Hello, people.
We're gonna be talking about iDubbbz once again because, well, I was alerted by the new Cold Raven Rants video, underrated ass YouTuber. He actually busted EDP initially. So, yeah, iDubbbz has died and he's not coming back. It's over. It's done. Now, my boy here, won't be able to hear because he doesn't have another headset to plug in, so he's just gonna be reading the fucking captions, unless he can hear the cuckery through my headphones. I'm sure he might be able to. Alright, apologizing to Ethan. Probably Ethan.
Hello, everyone. I am going to be talking about a very important and heavy topic for me. If you're unfamiliar with the content...
if you don't know what happened, this guy basically tried to get into left-wing YouTube and Twitch sphere by siding with a guy who shocks his dog and is apparently inbred according to his own uncle.
Probably a pedophile, too.
Yeah, there's also probably a pedophile just from the way he talks, and they went to a Diddy party and a brothel that was later rated for having underage sex workers in it. So, bad guy, right? He threw his friend H3H3 of like 10 years, Ethan Klein, and his wife, Ela Klein, under the bus for retarded geopolitical Israel versus Palestine reasons. And if you actually, like, listen to what Ethan Klein says about... He's Jewish, but you listen to what he says about the conflict, he's not pro-Israel. Yeah. Like, everyone who says he's pro-Israel is a fucking retard, okay?
It's like J.K. Rowling.
He called Netanyahu a war criminal.
He agrees with most leftists.
He disavows going to Israel, pretty much.
So these people are fucking nuts, so he's against that.
Yeah. He disagreed with Hassan Piker on baby settlers, which means like viewing actual babies as valid military targets. So we're talking about killing babies. And that's where he drew the line. And you know the left doesn't like that. The left loves killing babies. Okay.
They love it, man.
I'm not much of a right winger, but the left loves killing babies. Apparently, I don't know. That's a line you can't draw. Okay.
Yeah.
When we talk about killing babies, you're either with us or get out the fucking way, you Israel dick rider. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. So this guy fell off hard, okay? The content cop he made on his own friend was basically concern trolling for like oh god, it was like 40 minutes. It was awful. It was fucking horrible. And oh god, everything happened to him. Embarrassing shit about his personal hygiene and his relationship got out because his boxing coach... Like, the thing about this guy's boxing coach is he knows all this embarrassing shit about him and he still slighted his boxing coach. Why the fuck would you do that? If somebody was aware that I don't shower and I smell like actual poop and they had me put to train in the corner of the gym to not smell bad to the other gym goers, yeah, it's pretty... I would never slight them. I would grace the grass they walk on. I would never slight somebody who knows that about me. But this guy's retarded. But luckily he's not retarded enough to continue antagonizing Ethan of H3H3. Now, he's kind of like Hassan Piker when he was the guy he was sucking up to and betrayed his friend of 10 years for. As soon as he got subpoenaed by the government, that motherfucker was singing like a mockingbird. He was like, I wanna swing from the chandelier. You know, he starts singing and he starts snitching. iDubbbz did the exact same thing when fucking Ethan Klein apparently sent him a cease and desist. The first thing that happened, he's like, yeah, I'm not gonna talk about Ethan Klein anymore. You know, it's against my principles. That's what he said. But Ethan called him out, and now he's got this video out.
Damn.
Let's keep going. If you need to catch up more on the lore, he became like a dragon VTuber and like put pedophile allegations that another streamer who's pretty much the devil of left-wing Twitch streaming, Destiny, the most diabolical man on the internet. He birthed all of these left-wing radical streamers like Hassan Piker and Denims. They all hate him now because he's pro-Israel. It's crazy shit. But Destiny is like a rapist, and he basically put up a message that said, and Ethan says he's not suing Destiny because Destiny said it was a joke and like it wasn't real. But he said basically that Ethan Klein's a pedophile and molests his own kids. iDubbbz put that on the screen while he was being a dragon VTuber, and he didn't say it was false, which is a terrible idea. Now, there's people who disavow the iDubbbz lawsuit. I get it. Using Canada's fucked freedom of speech laws against somebody while you're in the U.S. is pretty gay. I think that's gay as fuck. But I also hate iDubbbz, like, a lot.
Yeah.
I think he's a fucking asshole. He's a horrible person, obviously.
Principles and turn on his friend.
He literally betrayed more people in like a few months than anyone else on the internet I can think of has. So let's see IDUBBBZ apology. Let's see if it's please don't sue me or if it's genuine. I already saw a top comment and I'm gonna show it at the end of the video. But
text of any of this, I'll give you a brief rundown. But that is not the main purpose of this video.
Let's see how snaky
I
he is.
do
Let's see
think
if
it's
he still
important to
snakes
share
in
a
this
little bit of
apology.
my side of the
You might
story,
need to go.
but I don't want to take away from the purpose of this video, and that is to apologize to Ethan Klein and
I
his
think the purpose is to avoid getting sued by Lex Juther, but I could be wrong.
family, especially his kids. Basically, Ethan is suing me for having rebroadcasted a statement made by Destiny on my stream. I did display
Look at his
the very
eyes, buddy.
Yeah.
Look.
They're like all
Fuck! Motherfucker's eyes are like a goddamn, what is it, forward slash or backslash? It's one of them. They're going they're going diagonal. Motherfucker's eyes look like the two side on a dice. What the hell?
yeah,
What is happening? Did he get hit that hard in the boxing match?
very disgusting comment for 40 minutes, and
Let's look at how he
it was
moves.
wrong. It was a comment from Destiny, and I even said that I don't agree with it, but
Yeah, but you left it on
It's
the
sort of-
stream for hours. You think everyone who sees clips of it is going to see the same clip of you saying it wasn't real?
He got
No.
called out for saying, he said, well, I didn't say it. The character.
Yeah, when he got called out, he was like, I didn't say it, the cartoon dragon did. Some Reddit tier nonsense. What?
Method acting Batman.
Yeah, method acting, bro. It's just like Heath Ledger.
highlights how
I could see him playing the Joker,
Yeah.
but only like Joker 2 Joker, where he gets raped and killed.
It'd be like a Stanley Kubrick with the amount of takes, except it's not an artistic.
Look at this
approach.
pause. Look at this frame.
He looks like
That's probably what it looks like
make
when he
this the-
smells Anissa's coochie.
I knew
Yeah.
that it
That's
was
what
a wrong thing to put out there into the universe
Well, he knew
and
it's
show
wrong,
people.
but he put it out there because he's a sociopath. He doesn't have feelings.
Regardless of the point I was
Yeah.
making, it was wrong. I was angry, and I was like, how
Was that
do
a
I
cut?
get this guy to, one, not clip me,
Was that a
not
cut?
wrong? I was angry.
You think he edits these?
The cut, dude. What is he? What did he trail off?
Do you think he edits?
He's
these?
obviously reading off of something,
You think
dude.
he edits-
What are you gonna cut?
Do you think he edits these?
Regardless of the point I was making, it was wrong.
Maybe he's not reading off of something, but still, like
I was angry, and I was like, how do I get this guy to, one, not clip me, not mock me and harass me on his live stream,
I know,
and
it's obvious
two,
he'd be trailing
this
off.
guy's a fucking bully. I'm angry. I'm angry that this multimillionaire is silencing people and suing people who are... who
yeah,
have
he's suing people because they watched his video and out loud said that they did it to rob him of his own money, so that people would watch their stream instead of his video, so they don't give many views and no money. Like, that was a stupid ass thing to do.
much smaller audience.
They definitely deserve to get sued, especially because they were all calling CPS on him,
He's suing all
like,
the right
wrongly.
people, basically.
There wasn't anything going on with his kids. People just
Yeah.
called CPS on him to get him for political
'Cause
reasons.
He
'cause
does.
He don't like the fact that he doesn't like the
You
fact
might have to
that they're
speak
killing-
up or like pull up.
He doesn't like the fact that they're killing baby settlers.
Exactly. I mean, that's the thing. Like, the people that live in Israel, are they to blame for their government? I really don't think so. Even if you want to talk about democracy and voting them in, that doesn't mean they got to get hit with bombs and terrorized and like raped like October 7th. Dude, I think killing people's wrong. Is that? Oh! I'm extremist, dude.
It's like Saudi Arabia. Like people hate the government. They don't hate the people who live there.
But what about the kids in Palestine? I'm a blue collar worker. I pay taxes. What the fuck would make you think I like Netanyahu or Israel? Okay? Before anyone, like, if anyone sees this and is in the comments like, oh, what about Palestine? I think it's a genocide. I think it's bad.
Yes.
Wait, do you need me to check all the boxes? Am I allowed to talk now? Like, I don't know. I think the discourse is so fucking retarded. I think that hitting people who didn't do anything with bombs the size of a Labrador is wrong. Okay? Is that controversial?
And can barely defend themselves. And so I'm angry. I don't like bullies. So I wanted
like
to do
bullies.
something.
I don't
that
like
would-
bullies. I just like bringing all this guy's harassers on the internet into one video and Fortnite
also-
dancing on him
also-
and going, "Wake up, Ethan!
I also
Yeah,
don't
wake
like
up,
that- I
IDUBBBZ!
also-
Wake up, Ian!"
I also,
Are you awake yet? He looks pretty awake
I
now.
also don't like signing laws that would save a lot of child trafficking. You know.
Yeah, he also doesn't like signing ending child marriage in the U.S. Act. He doesn't like signing it.
He also doesn't like victims because he made it through a pretty big fit when she was mad about that.
Yeah.
Have an impact, and without checking in with myself of whether or not that was a right or wrong thing to do.
Okay.
I justified it in my head at the time. I was like, okay, well, it's not my words, and it's actually said by a really bad guy, Destiny. Not a fan of that guy.
Why the fuck would you put forward a allegation pushed by Destiny?
Yeah, forget
by a guy you think is a rapist and a bad person?
Stupidity.
Have you ever seen me, who's someone I don't like, Hassan Piker? You ever seen me use a Hassan Piker allegation against someone else? No.
It's very clear that it was never the right thing to do.
No shit!
It was a comment about Ethan and his children, and it was disgusting. I said at the time in the stream
you know what else is disgusting? His fucking gold tooth that looks brown now.
Don't agree with it, but still sharing it and broadcasting it to people for 40 minutes, that was an irresponsible and reckless thing to do.
You're a stupid retard.
Especially for parents.
Retard.
Like, there are many parents with kids out there who do not want to see that shit. And
that's true.
It's painful, and I'm sure it was extremely painful
you know what else
for
is
Ethan.
Painful? Listening to you. We're speeding up this video. That's what we're doing. This guy talks so fucking slow, it pisses me off.
To read that shit and have it pop up again and again and again. And just because it's coming from a piece of shit guy, and I'm showing it to people, like, look what this piece of shit said. It's wrong. It's wrong to do.
That's not what you did. You did that to try to frame Ethan to look bad. You're not going, look at this piece of shit Destiny. Look what he said. No, you did that to try to frame Ethan. You thought it was funny. You thought it was cute, and that you'd get away with it because you were hiding behind a cartoon dragon, and it was someone else said it, not you. You see, I think, personally, people are saying that Destiny's not getting sued because, I don't know, Ethan's in his pocket or something, or he's friends with one of Destiny's friends. I think the real reason is because IDUBBBZ used to be a friend of him, and then he betrayed him to get with Hassan Piker, and then he did that, too. Like, on top of all of that. That's what I think happened. I think it's because it's personal. That's what I think.
I didn't come to this overnight, right? Like, to be frank, I'm angry. I do not like Ethan. I think he's doing a lot of damage to people online. And
the thing about IDUBBBZ is he's the kind of guy who's like the worst person ever, but he's woke, so he thinks he's not a sociopath. Yeah. Like, IDUBBBZ has said the most cruel things I've ever heard.
Indeed.
He's like, God, when he's talking about his boxing coach, for example, and they were like, yeah, he said we were going to get a bonus, and then we didn't get a bonus, and we didn't ask about it because it's a charity event. We didn't want to look like assholes, like, where's our fucking money? But now we know it wasn't even a charity event. He just ripped us off. And IDUBBBZ's response was watching that live stream and trying to debunk it. All of his debunks are just him agreeing to it or saying it was a lie without proving it was a lie. His response to him snubbing him out of a bonus, he's like, yeah, I don't want to give these fucking losers a bonus. They're fucking losers. It's like, you are not a fucking dude. You were worse than you were when you were saying the N-word with a hard R. You were worse than how you were when you were saying the N-word with a hard R in every video. Yeah. At least you seem to be a normal fucking person back. Nowadays you're like, so what if I just tanked this guy's fucking image by making this catastrophe with his brand name attached to it? He's a fucking loser. So I don't think... You're a fucking loser! Look at you! Your hair's unkempt. Your eyes aren't aligned correctly. The grease coming off my screen almost smells like Pizza Hut just looking at you. You have a pedophile mustache. You have an Amber Alert mustache. You have an Amber Alert black t-shirt. You have an Amber Alert background, my boy. Like, you're a fucking... If you were the ground I was walking on... I would learn how to fly to avoid touching you, okay? That's how much of a fucking scumbag you are.
It changed the way that I was thinking about it. I didn't think about it, I didn't ground myself. I didn't think about, who is actually being affected in this instance. And Ethan's family and his kids are being affected. I just because I don't like Ethan, I think it's wrong to find an attempt.
There it is. All right, we're going to turn. When Anissa takes off her clothes again. That's fucking amazing, dude.
Back vector that is his kids.
Oh
it's
my
it's
God.
it's
We're
foul.
not even
It's
paying attention to what he's saying. We're just making fun of him for being a greasy cunt.
not okay, and I think it was wrong for me to use the Destiny screenshot as a cudgel to make my point. I didn't need
So
to
he's admitting he used it as a cudgel to make his point. Okay, good job. Good job.
use the Destiny screenshot to make my point. There's a million other ways I could have done it, but I didn't. And I regret that I didn't, and I regret that I ever put that screenshot.
I'm sure you regret a lot of things, buddy. I'm sure you regret a lot. Look at that. That's what he looks like when you turn on the Hassan Piker. You remember that episode of the Earthworm Jim cartoon? This is ball knowledge right here. Where they're the sofas you sit on, they turn you into like a zombie, like a retarded person. You just look at the screen like, that's him when you turn on that Hassan Piker and denims and, oh, Frogan. Oh, not Frogan.
On my live stream, that's the main reason why I feel like I do need, for myself, for my soul, to own up.
Oh, you don't have a fucking soul. Look, this man has a soul. No, he doesn't have a soul. He sold his soul to fucking left-wing cuckism. Okay, he did that. I was there.
If you even had a fraction of your soul, that amount with your brain cells.
You know what this looks like?
What does it look like?
Fucking... I don't even know what to look up to find it. Remember that part in SpongeBob where it's like, you're free to go out and live the wonders of the world. Then it just shows the guy in his day-to-day life. He's like, he's in his store he's working at. Then he's in the car waiting in traffic. And then he's at home waiting by his window, looking out his window. And his fucking wife's like, coming to bed. And it's similar to that for him, except he has to get pegged before he goes to bed.
To this and acknowledge that I went too far. It wasn't okay. Ethan and Hila.
Speaking of him playing the Joker, I think him and his wife actually reenact the Joker 2 rape scene, but like the parts the camera didn't show. And of course it's his wife doing the raping. I mean, everybody knows that. She wears the pants. She wears the shirt. Actually, she doesn't wear either of that because she's a whore, but she's an OnlyFans whore.
Family do not deserve that. At the end of the day, whatever happens with a lawsuit is what it is.
Yeah.
For myself, I needed to make it known on the internet that what I did was wrong, and I don't want to be that person. I don't want to behave that way. I want to...
You can say you did this for your soul and not to get sued. I'm sure Casey Tron would too, but she was clearly reading that shit off a teleprompter, okay? She went right back to being a retarded liberal after that, so...
The content that I'm proud...
To be fair, so Ethan Klein's a liberal too. This is the lefty... Oh my god. This is the left eating each other alive. Every fucking time I pause. Is that the thumbnail?
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
I don't want to give in to
this is the left eating itself alive. And it's
a harassment back and forth online. I want to put my energy into making content that I can be proud of and that I'm not going to be ashamed of because
Except
I lost.
Candace Owens is like kind of successful. Ethan Klein, he's more successful than all these people are, but he's still kind of dwindling. He's not in Vape Nation level anymore. Like I think his merch store is carrying him, honestly.
Long-term fans of his undoubtedly hopped off when he became like a wannabe hero kind of guy.
Yeah.
The plot.
Well, that's the thing about, like, I hear people say, Ethan Klein was right there, talk about this crazy leftist shit with Hassan Piker. Well, he's willing to unradicalize himself. I'm willing to accept him, okay? I don't like radical political extremism. So if Ethan's stepping back, and he really is, and it seems to me like he is, like, he's somewhat supportive of Asmongold, and I guarantee you he doesn't agree with anything Asmongold thinks.
Yeah.
Right? But he understands what it's like to be on the edge of a hate campaign. I feel like Ethan is, like, coming back to normalcy. And, like, should I not like that? Should I not encourage that? I don't know. I encourage it.
I want to stay focused. I want to check in with myself and know what it is I want to be and what I want to do and what message I want to spread. And this isn't a message I want to spread. So
oh, shit.
I'm sorry to Ethan and Hila and your family. You guys didn't deserve that. I'm going to think about all of this a lot more,
all right.
I'm sure.
Is he going to take down the
for now,
content
I really
cop?
do want to just get back to making the content that I want to make.
What's that? You haven't made a fucking video that's worth watching in years. The Content Cop, I watched it when it came out, the H3 one. People were excited for it, and, like, dude, it was like anti-content. It made my day worse.
Said all that. I wish everyone the best. I genuinely want to see a better world, and I do not want to be a contributor to what makes it terrible. So long. Bye-bye.
Oh, he's so worked up. No, I don't want to watch it again. All right, let's see. Did he take down the Content Cop? Let's see. He did not. Hey, this shit was a year ago.
That's insane.
This all feels like it happened yesterday, dude.
He ruined everything a year ago. It's like historic.
Okay, now let's read the top comment. Hi, Ian. This is from H3H3, Ethan himself. Hi, Ian. I appreciate the thoughtful apology. It means a lot. I've instructed my attorneys to stop the lawsuit entirely. He lived!
Yeah, you did it.
IDUBBBZ lives another day! IDUBBBZ W! Let's fucking go! Let's read some more comments. Should have done this video in a Dragon VTuber model. Filthy Frank got out at exactly the right time.
Yeah.
This is a weird episode of Kickstarter crap. Glad you're sending an apology to his kids. They're the innocent ones in all this. Well, I mean, you know, IDUBBBZ is really interested in the kids. I'm just kidding. Empathy levels increasing. What we do is go back. That's true. He does backwalk everything he says. Backtrack. Recession indicator. Ethan suing IDUBBBZ instead of Destiny is stealing Destiny. Has said he totally proves the point of IDUBBBZ was originally making. I don't know. Ethan has definitely said that Destiny's a pedophile. I'm pretty sure I saw that. I don't like bullies. That's rich coming from you. Unskippable notification. Wait, you mean you're subscribed to him?
You get entertainment or something then?
Okay. That's kind of scary. The last time I was this early, IDUBBBZ and Ian were still friends. He really saw Ethan say, all it was an apology and ran with it. The video should be titled, Stop Suing Me. In before the IDUBBBZ apology situation is crazy. God, I miss when things were fun. Taking more accountability than Ethan ever has. I took a wrong turn and I'm in the fuck timeline. The heroes who watched the video in less than 5 hours should gather here. Found empathy, lost it, found it again. Will he lost it again? That's a good question. I think he will. We're gonna actually give that guy a like. Homeboy looked at his balance and decided this is cheaper than doubling down. Woo! This is the most coherent you sounded the last 2 or 3 years. I was impressed by that. You did the right thing by apologizing. That's a genuine comment. I can't leave a like. I can't. It's not funny enough. Sir, a second settlement has hit the snarkers. From content cop to apologizing chop. Yeah. Okay, here we go. All right, let's leave a comment. Scooch over so I can get my keyboard. Does this guy, I was going to say cuck, but then my comment will get blacklisted and no one will see it. Does this guy do anything except apologize?
Yeah.
How old is this guy, by the way?
Is it like in his mid to late 30s, right?
How do you spell this fucker's name? Ian Jomha? It's an ugly ass last name. 35?
Oh man, he shares a birthday in our.
You're no. I'm trash at. I'm a fucking retarded high school dropout. All right, you're 35 years old. You you have wasted years of your life. Stop saying sorry and just do something. See, I'm so bad at typing. I don't know why I'm doing this on camera. This is embarrassing. Do something productive. Stupid. There we go. Now that'll be allowed in the IDUBBBZ comment section. Let's read it out. Does this guy do anything except apologize? You're 35 years old. You wasted years of your life. Stop saying sorry and do something productive, stupid. All right, let's refresh and see if my comment's still there. No, I don't want to hear you again. Yep, it's still there.
Thanks.
We won, though! IDUBBBZ won. He doesn't got to get raped by Lex Juther anymore.
Congratulations.
I love you, IDUBBBZ. Please keep making great videos, and I'll keep watching them.
We will.